I drove out here where I usually fly, like long range. Usually fly like 5 miles, like out that way, towards that like white mound out there, way out there. 5 miles, and then maybe take a left, you know, go towards the ridge over there, and then come back. So like 10-mile round trip. Fly for like 20 minutes with a 4,000 milliamp hour battery on the AR wing, the original AR wing, just an old beat up wing I got in my pod. I use the Pepper Box Extreme. I've had it for a while. Even this is the newer version though. It's not like the older ones that you see, like Andy G does FPV, and some of the guys you see with their ground stations. It's the same. It's the same setup, except I just don't have diversity. They don't make the diversity demon anymore. The only way I can tell you to get diversity is if you go with the Pit Lab, and you can get the video diversity with the Pit Lab, and it's like $150 for their video. It's a really, really nice unit. It comes from Poland. I recommend it if you wanted diversity or an antenna tracker. With the Pepper Box, diversity is not needed, and neither is a tracker. So I'm just going to put the camera up here while I unpack the tent. I'm gonna basically set my tent up. This is gonna be a freaking long video, so this is just more for like my own journal documentation if people are interested in FPV and rooftop tents. And I have the Slumberjack tarp that I got on Amazon. I was gonna sew a tarp, but I was like, I can't really beat this tarp with these tents. So anyway, let's get to it. I'm going to pop the tent open and put the tarp on it for the first time on top of the tent and see if it works out. Right. This is just like a dry run setup before I go do like a long range camping trip somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Way up there, man. It goes way up there, doesn't it? I like the gray just because the interior of the truck was gray, so I was like, you know. The other thing I realized is without a ladder, I can't take the tent down without climbing up on this. Guess we're gonna need a ladder, probably. Just gonna like see. It's got 3 of these hooks. This thing's probably flopping around on the freeway. I really need to put some screws. I don't want to put any screws in it. I was going to cut a big old hole in it and put a low profile. I'm sure you get better at setting it up as time goes on. Decent, you know, beginner kind of overlander setup. That's not really what I was going for, but it kind of seems like that's where I'm going, isn't it? I just kind of did it to drive cross country in it. It's the only bad part, I guess. I mean, it's got another pole so you could do it like that, but I've never had it set up like that. It's cut a funny way because it's meant to be just on top of the vehicle and not on top of that huge tent, you know. That shit's way up there. Anyways, that was all I was trying to show today. Just first time setting that up. I'll show you how I fly my long range FPV. Basically, I only have on this particular plane. I only have 2 4000. I got the 3S 2Ps, right? So just chill right here. Put the I have a relay 5.8 from my goggles to the ground station, you know. So it's just relaying. This is just relaying to my goggles, and I'm got the 1.3 going on there. So And that's just the way to do it. Those are just streamers. So I got to put it out here to try to get at least 8 satellites. This is nothing new to anybody that knows FPV, whatever, but it's going good. So we'll be fly against the wind, you know, for like a few miles. And yeah, we'll just go like this. You can see it. The other thing you gotta do is raise the throttle. Throw it, it'll go. The wind's coming right at me. This thing is taped up like crazy. Ready? That's it. It'll just fly out. Take a hard left. I think I got it set on left. That's the beauty of having the laptop, is I can change things out here if I need to.